Alaikum. Okay, for today's lesson, we're going to look at discourse markers in writing and speech. Now, what is discourse markers? A discourse marker is a word or phrase which signals to the reader the direction the text is taking. They can be found throughout text and are a useful way to connect your ideas. Discourse markers are used to link different ideas. Okay, for example, if you are developing points, so from one point to another, you have to show a transition. You can use markers like firstly, secondly, thirdly, next, moreover, furthermore. So these markers are used when you are developing points, when you are moving from one point to the next one. When you are building arguments and when you are showing contradicting ideas, you have to use different markers such as but, however, on the other hand, conversely, nevertheless, and etc. These are the examples of different discourse markers for different purposes. For concluding an argument, you can use in summary, in conclusion, finally, overall, or to summarize. To show that you are emphasizing on an idea, you can use markers like especially, particularly, above all, notably, and significantly. If you are moving from an explanation to giving evidence, you can use markers like, for example, for instance, such as demonstrated by. Note that these are not the only discourse markers. You can Google, you can read, you can do further reading to find out other discourse markers. Other than in writing, we also use discourse markers in speech. Look at these examples. Okay, I need you to listen to what I've got to say. Okay is a discourse marker. Fine, what is it? Fine is a discourse marker in this speech. Well, it's about your homework. So, what's the problem? Oh, I'm not sure if I should say. Mind you, you'll find out soon enough. Right, I'm worried now. Now, don't get angry. I accidentally threw your homework away. As you can see, the discourse markers, which are in bold, help to give more expression to the speech. Without discourse markers in speech, or without the proper use of discourse markers in speech, your communication, your conversation will not be as lively, or your conversation can be not interesting. However, you have to be very careful in choosing the right discourse marker, whether in writing or in your conversation. In the next part of the video, you will see an exercise on identifying the discourse markers. You have to read the piece of text provided and underline all the discourse markers. Then look carefully at the words you have underlined. Try to identify the function in the text. The functions can be concluding, emphasizing, giving evidence, developing points, or building arguments. And let's read the speech together. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, allow me to welcome you to this momentous event. After 3 years of building work, I am delighted to be able to unveil our new library to you. The library has a host of new features for its users, particularly our automated checkout system, which will make borrowing books so much quicker and easier. Additionally, The introduction of a new computer suite brings the building into the 21st century. Finally, the wonderful new atrium with its stained glass windows provides a fabulous learning space for visitors. I'm sure you will agree it is a fantastic transformation. However, this journey has not been easy. We owe our immense gratitude to the head librarian, Mr. Stoker, who has managed this ambitious project. To conclude, I hope you will join me in a round of applause for this wonderful new beacon of learning and literature in our town. You can access this exercise in Microsoft Teams.